Which is par for the course. Okay. Let's get back into it, shall we? We have just arrived at a new crime scene. Uh-oh. Already? I just got here. This is some rude ass shit. That was some rude ass shit. Get Zodiac. Okay, so we're basically just looking for clues in each place. That's kind of the gist of it. I'm kind of torn on how I feel about it. There's things that I do like about it. The larger part of it is just kind of like gets really monotonous.
Let's see. Well, someone definitely was in here.
But it's a bit of a voyeur.
Someone broke the mirror with some kind of blunt force.
You know, a true crime...
The police report states that the witnesses have seen someone who might have been Zodiac somewhere. If I remember correctly, the witness was also the last patron at the diner. Their purchase might still be in the register.
It's an interactive kind of true crime experience. So that part of it appeals to me. There's just something lacking in the delivery of it. I'm not quite sure what it is, you know. I think it's just a mixture of things.
The last purchase was $28.10.
Are you good? Are you good now, Justine? Holy fuck. Sir? Oh, god damn it. He's just gonna get more obnoxious now. It gets annoying, yeah. I wonder if you can turn it off mid-game. Probably not. It was a mode. It was a specific mode I had to choose. I think we're locked in. That's fine. I just start to get more to the point where I just let him catch me, because, yeah, it gets kind of annoying. They would have had to really ramp up that aspect of it.
My father and I used a similar boat when I was a child.
I get why they did it in such a way, but I think that's maybe the delivery of that is kind of corny.
Power to the gate is off. There should be a way. I should check behind that corner.
Oh.
This box routes electricity into the building. I need to reroute it back to the main switch and turn it on.
Yeah, that's the thing about it, is like I would potentially not want, I would just want to be in the detective mode, but also the detective mode isn't engaging enough to carry the game on its own, so I don't know.
The switches change the direction in which the electricity is routed.
Oh shit. This one's just upsetting. And for these reasons, I'm out. Wait a minute. Are you... Okay, I was gonna say, are you making a Shark Tank reference here? You're making a British version of the Shark Tank reference at me. Which is also great, because I watch Shark Tank every day. So you have found a home, Hooked on Nip. Crazy man. I am. I'm working on it. Yeah, Dragon's Den is the British version of Shark Tank. I don't know which one came first. I didn't think I'd like that show, but it's actually kind of funny to watch. Eric, thanks for gifting a sub to Hooked on Nip. Hooked on Nip, officially welcome.
Welcome to the Church of Skinned-teen.
Oh, do they call it Dragon's Den in Canada, too? I feel like there's a...
By plugging this in, I can change the high voltage input direction.
I got it, okay. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense to me either, really. It's just kind of luck. Eric, thanks for also gifting a sub to Triggs. Triggs, welcome back. Do I have the best I have some good emotes, thanks. We must spread the emotes across the entirety of Twitch. That is our job here. Everybody must have them. I was gonna say 10,000 people. No, 4,000 people should have them. Why? Because I aim high while still aiming low. Hey, thanks for paying it forward, Tricks, to Zuni. Zuni2, welcome. Bruh, this sucks.
Power is routed correctly. Now I need to turn it all on. It works. Now the gate should be powered on and ready to open.
I didn't even know how I solved that, but you know what?
Zodiac must have entered the pier garage. I should go in and investigate that.
Never a doubt in my mind.
A station for not training.
Oh. I see this now. See, and then, so I had a whole goal for March. I was going to try to get to 4,000 sub points, because the sub points are the ones that get you the emotes. Why 4,000? Because we hit like 3,500, I think, last year. And I was like, well, I'm going to be 40 this year. Just add 2 zeros, 4,000. It's a lot. It's a big ass, though. And then everybody started doing subathons. And I was like, well, that's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna try again in October, because that's actually when my birthday is. That's just math, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's just, like, math. I'm just doing math here.
According to this, the dock line was on a boat named Barry Essa Sunrise, rented by David Rogers.
Are you having a hard time reading? It's okay. You missed the March Madness commercial. I believe I have them all contained somewhere. You'd think I'd try to do for September too, but September, like, sucks every year now.
Something is missing from the hoist system. None of these are the type of rope Zodiac used, but there is one missing from the hook. The crank is loose. I can take it and use it somewhere else.
Yeah. So the very first September they did, it was like half off all subs.
I can crank the hoist system and lower the boat.
Uh-oh. I fucking lost him like that? Really? Yeah, the first September was amazing. Every September after that has been dicks. Hey, Toby, thanks for gifting a sub to 4,000. We did it. I guess the second one, there was one where it was like gifted subs. That one was okay, but ever since then, they've all been pretty bad. The one last year was, I didn't even do like a video for it. It was really terrible. Well, for September, it's one thing because they're trying to offer, like, Twitch is trying to offer like a deal for everyone. But so it doesn't matter if everybody's doing it because it's just kind of like a thing. But when I tried to do March Madness and there's no like special on subscriptions and then everybody else starts to do a subathon, yeah, that's when it kind of sucks. I have a feeling it's gonna happen to me again, and then March Madness will essentially be dead. But we'll give it a go next year, you know. The Zodiac breaks into the marina. I wasn't able to deal with the crank. My whole thing is I really don't like to push subscriptions. Because it feels weird to do, you know? But it's like part of the whole thing, so... You know, I want you guys to sub or give subs because you actually like the stream. Or, you know, support in one of the many other ways that doesn't necessarily give Twitch a substantial cut of it, but subscriptions get
Zodiac's car.
Emotes.
Let's see if he left anything in the trunk.
He's got a mask. One of the ones you made. Like, there's that.
A piece of Zodiac's disguise.
Yeah.
I have an idea where he may have hidden to put it on. I should go back in the diner.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm out of breath. He's gonna get me. And I died. Oh my god, did I die? I die all the time. Are we gonna get another 4 more years video? I mean, if we're all still alive, then yeah, maybe. Oh, shit. Eric, thanks for gifting a sub to Monstuck. Oh. In here.
This is where Zodiac hid to put his disguise on. He also broke the mirror in the bathroom for some reason. Was it because he hates himself or
Because he's
his
angry.
victims?
Because he's an angry man. Maybe. I got a bunch of videos I gotta make. I've been balancing my time between just kind of doing other things for the stream and then like doing a big old clean of the house. There's a lot of things like in the house that I've needed to kind of take care of. Work-life balance. You know. Okay, so witnesses saw him through the window, dressed in the disguise, came from the boat garage. We need to go back to the boat garage because that crank. I didn't really get to mess with that crank. Whoa, Monstuck, thanks for paying it forward. 5 gift subs. Whoa. Okay, so I grabbed the crank again, but there's not really a reason for me to have done that. I thought that there was more there. Welcome, brand new patrons.
Welcome to the Church of Skinned Teen.
Something over there smells like frying bacon. Oh, fuck. Over there, I think it's the circuit breaker that I was fucking with.
Burp, fart, poop, piss. Thank you.
Oh, it's time to pass the coffers. Thanks for the 100 bits. Is there any playground? God, this is a huge map. It's gonna take me forever to find all the places. You are a humble lurker? Hey, that's okay. I spent so much of my time on Twitch lurking. I still spend a lot of my time lurking. I think I won't like the circuit breaker. I mean, it sounds delicious, but I don't think I should.
A receipt for $35.61. Receipt for $7.30. A receipt for $28.10. The same price as the last purchase, according to the cash register. This may be the table where the last order was taken. And from here, the Zodiac was spotted.
This is the Zodiac speaking. Okay, so we have one more thing. We got the witness place. Witness observes Zodiac. The rope, I think, is the thing that we're missing. And I can only guess it's on one of those boats. Because I don't see any other reason why I would have done anything with those boats. The bacon, the circuit breaker sounds like bacon. That's what I'm saying. The bacon breaker. Is it? It's got to be something in here. Why the fuck would I get any of that stuff? The rope has to be in here. It's not here either. There's like another place. Oh! I see now. They're gonna make me do this. Get rope out of all the boats. Of course he's gonna come in here and ruin my day. It doesn't, like, running from him and just doesn't even make any sense anymore. The sizzle, but we don't want to be the bacon. Yeah, that's true. Like, I'm glad that I don't lose progress. That would be the ultimate punch in the face. Like, I understand the tension it's supposed to create. Yada yada. It's not a great system. I'm not a big fan of it, but you know, it's something. This is the rope.
The rope used by Zodiac must be on. This is the type of rope Zodiac used to tie up his victims.
Uh-oh. He's right over there.
Okay, rope in place. Let's try to tie the knot the same way Zodiac did. This is the type of knot and rope that Zodiac used to tie Brian and Cecilia.
Alright, hide and get the chronology set. Which I'm pretty much there. So... He changes into his shit. He ties the rope. Well, he changes the shit. He goes in, he ties the rope, and then they saw him in the thing. Here we go.
Can you look yourself in the eye? Tell me. Or maybe you'd rather tie your mouth forever. This girl from the restaurant, sitting next to her father, doesn't she remind you of Goose? You still have her favorite horse at home.
We are Zodiac. That's in our diary. We are 100% You're fucking kidding me. We are the Zodiac. Okay, now I have to find the cipher. He's stuck over there? Look at him go. Hang on. Okay. All right. Here's the thing. Can we get by him in the midst of this stuck moment? I think so, which actually kind of makes that part of it interesting, for a degree. But it's, yeah. Well, now I'm definitely interested to see how it plays out to the end. Okay, so don't tell me that it's gonna be all the way back down at the boathouse. It probably will be. The cipher. Sounds like some kind of metaphor. Just take a double check around here. I think it's got to be down at the boathouse. Weak. I suppose it could be around the back. I didn't check the back here. yeah, I've got some mixed opinions. I'll have to do like maybe like a little opinions video about it. So at the end of solving one of those puzzles, there's a cipher that you have to find, and it's usually like superimposed on something like a door or what have you, like a wall or something. That's what I'm looking for. Is it marked with a red light? No, it's usually just like a white. White glowing. I'm not sure where it's gonna be here. Well, and it didn't like, I don't know. I guess that's why I'm interested to see how this plays out, because it could change my mind based on how the story goes. The gameplay loop kind of sucks. But at the same time, you know, I don't really know what you do with this kind of thing. He's still stuck over there. That's good for me. It was what it was. It always seems like that period between the 60s and the I'll throw in like the 90s, you know. But like the 60s through the 80s were like that serial killer era. Where it seemed so sensational that you couldn't quite believe it. Maybe go say hi. I don't want to go say hi. I don't want to talk to him. Oh, you grew up in Atlanta during the Wayne Williams stuff? I kind of wonder... Cause there's like mixed things about whether or not he even did that. But it feels like there's a lot of evidence that suggests that he did. So I don't know. That had to have been crazy, though. I mean, I was in Kansas City, and that's where BTK was, but he wasn't exactly active when I was alive. I guess he kind of became active again. I remember when they caught him. That was huge news. But it was confusing to me for a while because it was like around the same time. I want to say it was around the same time as the Green River Killer. And so I used to get him confused. Where the fuck is the cipher? My only other thought was maybe it's over here at the playground because this playground's here, and why is it here? Or because they have a tendency to do this, it's in the area he's camping out. Wait a minute. They should give them... That's what a lot of people say on, like, podcasts. Like, instead of giving them names, you know, like, I think I found it. This is what the cipher usually looks like. A micro penis killer. Instead of giving him names like the Night Stalker and, you know, whatnot, just give them stupid fucking names.
You look shocked. Would you tell me something about it?
Goose.
Zodiac told me about Goose, that he was practicing knot tying. It scared the hell out of me.
How does speaking about this make you feel?
I'm coming more and more under the spell of the Zodiac.
Are you saying that you're envious of his crimes? We should continue now. Close your eyes and count down from 10. 9. 8.
Oh, here we go again.
7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
How does that make you feel?
Hey, Eminem, how's it going? Mighty Nord, thanks for the 54 months. We're just giving serial killers new nicknames. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Picnic chronology. Holy haberdashy Holmes. Jenny the Fop. So I always liked that the Morbid Girls, instead of calling him BTK or any of the other stupid names he tried to give himself, they just call him Dennis. Which just really drives home the ridiculousness. The mangling incel. Dennis. Oh, we got an item here, I think. Maybe? No. I was trying to read about Mindhunter Season 3 because I'm like habitually upset that I think they're... that I had always read that they're done. I don't know that they've actually canceled it. It would be great if, like, they wouldn't do that to me. Does Dennis follow the Dennis system? A little. They're in limbo. Yeah, like, I don't think that it wasn't canceled. It was just that, like, there was an indefinite pause in when they were going to do the next one because of some agreement Fincher had with Netflix. Yeah. But it's like... if they can keep True Detective going, they gotta keep Mindhunter going. Oh, we're doomed. Here comes Dennis. No, I don't. Here comes Dennis. Yeah, you mean like the first season they were kind of profiling the first guy and his career, and then the second season they really got into Bill Tench's kind of family. I agree with that. I liked that. That dude, I could listen to that dude just read the phone book to me. He's the dude who delivers his name was Robert Paulson line from Fight Club. He's got a great voice. I don't know his name. I can't remember his name. Charlize Theron and Fincher were saying a while back. Yeah, I didn't even realize till I rewatched recently that she had anything to do with it. Which I'm fine with. I love her. Okay, what are we looking for? Damn. Carr, Brian, Cecilia, Bridge. No. Do you mean Clancy Brown? He was in New Dexter. But no, that's not the same guy. They kind of have a similar presence.
Thank you, Robert.
This basket will help Cecilia somehow. Cecilia managed to report that she'd noticed the Zodiac observing them. He was hiding behind the fishing nets right before the attack. I should check the other side of the shore. I'm going to investigate the damages done by the Zodiac. There should be some marks on her wrists from being tied up. That confirms that her wrists were tied. Her ankles should have marks similar to the ones on her wrists. Both her wrists and ankles were tied with the same type of rope that I found at the pier. Her ankles should have marks similar to the ones on her wrists.
How the fuck is that even fair? I mean, I guess it makes sense. He could sneak up on me and do that. Whatever. It's a video game, bro. Leave me alone. He's incredibly sneaky. I heard his ass coming. Now I gotta figure out how to get over there again. I just found clues on this expansive map. Robbed. This is longer than I thought it was going to be, which I suppose isn't bad, but... Oh, there he is. I see him. He is gatekeeping me from that area. Well, I finished rewatching Mindhunter, and then I decided to start The Handmaid's Tale, which I was torn on. I'm still kind of torn on it. It took me enough where I'm gonna see it through. Then I'm probably gonna rewatch True Detective. It's only bad if the gameplay artificially extends itself through bullshit bad loops, which it's totally doing. It seems like a rough week. Well, here's the thing about me. When it comes to that kind of shit, I just dive in. I'm just like, let me steep in it like a fucking tea bag. You know? know why
Her
I'm
ankle
like
should
that.
have marks similar to the ones on her wrists.
I don't know why I'm like that, but I totally am.
Her ankle should have marks similar to the ones on her wrists. The Zodiac tied her up and stabbed her many times with a knife.
I thought she died by a spoon.
There was another victim, but he's not here. I should go and look for the body. Bloodstains. Probably left by Brian. I think I'm going the right way.
I can kind of look past the Scientology thing, because I just learned that the other day, and I don't really fucking care.
That's a piece of clothing lost by Brian when he was escaping.
That's her dumbass choice, but I don't feel like
I
it's...
think I am going the right way.
At this point, it doesn't feel like it's coming through in anything, so...
Probably left by Brian.
But I understand. It's hard once you kind of see something like that if it's a big issue to unsee it or unknow it, you know?
That must be a piece of clothing lost by Brian when he was running away.
Maybe. Or it could be the Zodiacs! Did Brian go this way, you think? Maybe.
I think I'm going the right way.
Yeah, I don't really have a problem with like people's personal choice of religion is whatever. That's their choice. It's the organized kind of it's the organized, we believe this, therefore this is how this is going to be. That shit bothers me. Whoa. But I always try to be respectful of, you know, whatever anybody believes. That's between you and that thing, you know? That's you and that thing. That is none of my business. And Scientology sure is not great, but that is her choice. Plus, I can't see her as Elizabeth Moss. She is Peggy. She's fucking Peggy forever. You know? Peggy. That's her name. Who? Elizabeth? Huh? What? Who? Peggy. Was she in Get Him to the Greek? I've never seen that. Mad Men was amazing. I fell in love with that show. I didn't expect to. But kind of like The Sopranos, I didn't expect to fall in love with The Sopranos either. That is one of my favorite shows on the planet, though. Oh, right. And I'm not too far in, so yeah, I don't want to get spoiled too much. I'm almost done with season 1 of The Handmaid's Tale. I gotta guess where it's going.
Bloodstains. I bet they're left by Brian.
Oh, Joan? Christina Hendricks? Yeah, she's great.
I think I'm going the right way. I'm sure that's a piece of clothing lost by Brian when he was escaping.
I think so. I think Brian came this way.
Bloodstains.
There's ketchup
Probably
everywhere.
left by Brian. Brian managed to flee this far before collapsing, completely out of strength.
Madman is a slow burn. It takes you kind of have to force yourself through a certain period. I would say the first season almost is kind of like, it's not that it's a hard watch, it's just it doesn't really click until you get a ways in. You have to give it a bit of time. It's one of those. It's completely out of blood. All right, we got 2 more things. There's something about a car. Bridge. The car and a vantage point to watch these campers. I think the car might be over there. Yeah, it's that Mad Men has a different kind of cadence than a lot of. It's a very slow, methodical show, but it's very good. It took me that amount of time to get to The Sopranos too. Different show, different time, much more interesting of a watch, but ooh, some of those episodes, ooh. Oh, he's just chilling. God, I haven't watched Drive probably since I saw it in the theater.
Uh-huh. The car is open. Maybe there's some clues inside. Let's take a look inside. Cecilia's calendar. The date must be today.
Date with
September
my
22nd,
sweetheart.
1969. A marker. Could I use it to write on a low-friction surface? It's 6:30.
You could. Oh shit. I'm trying to remember what the wheel episode was.
Now, to decipher what the missing part of the message was. Seems like the missing part is a date. Today's date?
Yeah. Uh-oh. I gotta go back and look. At the thing. September 22nd, 1969.
It's 6:30.
6:30. September 22nd.
That must be the complete message that the Zodiac left.
7th was it? 27th was the day? Okay. I knew I'd get there eventually. Okay, so the bridge, the vantage point of watching stuff, it starts to click once you've done it a few times. I just wish that it was maybe a little different, but I don't know. I've warmed up to it. It's still kind of dull. I think I've just hit that point where I've been here for like 7 hours and I'm like, happens. Maybe the dock? The trees kind of signify that maybe from over there or back in that direction.
This could be the place where Zodiac observed the couple. Zodiac was sitting on the crate observing the couple through this clearing.
Got it. Okay. Now I need to hide and assemble the events. So he was doing that. That should be it.
Remember, your mother was sitting on the blanket. When you run to her, say you've seen Goose, a little black girl, on the train station. She was gone when you came. I wonder what happened. I don't need to mention the cipher, right? You'll find it yourself.
I think the same thing, Desdenovus. Like, especially when he was like, I think I'm going the right way. Go to the place where the Zodiac left the cipher. It could be fucking anywhere on this map. Okay, I remember that. As great as Mad Men is, it's one that I would rewatch, but I also feel like it would be a tough rewatch, you know? Like, because of that pacing. Like, it's almost not something I could rewatch. There were a few of them, though. I'd have to look back and kind of look. The one that always sticks out in my head was the one with the lawnmower in the office. Looks like the cipher's right there.
What did you see this time?
And the Zodiac left a message on their car. There was his sign with the date of the murder. It's almost as if he wanted to autograph his crime.
Did he speak to you again?
Yes, he spoke of Goose and that my father had something to do with her. He reminded me that she wasn't there when I came back to the station that day.
I think your father has something to do with the Zodiac. Don't you think?
We have the same dad because we're the same person?
I think he hasn't. It must be the Zodiac trying to mislead me. I'd like to add that Cecilia did speak to me. She asked me to go on a picnic with her.
In my opinion, she wants you to save her from Zodiac in this way. Let us see if your subconscious has anything more to say about the Lake Beressa murder. Pick another picture, the one that reminds you of Zodiac the most, and enter the live dream again.
The one that
After
reminds
that,
me of
this session is over, and we'll see each other next week.
Okay. Now where are we? We're at the car wash. Oh, man. I mean, we gotta. All right. Okay. All right.
Okay, the car wash won't start. The power's been cut.
Whoa!
It's a control room of sorts used by the car wash maintenance staff. The coin panel should work fine now.
Walter. Oh, shit. I'm not gonna get away.
I think that's the truck that I read about in the police documents.
Oh. For a second there, I wasn't so sure. He just wants to dance. So there was a truck over here you mentioned. This truck, I think, maybe, but there was a couple.
He must have heard police chatter through the CB radio. I'm now certain could have hidden behind the truck's load. Maybe.
That was weird. It just cut off all that shit.
This is where he hid from the police.
Ah, they'll never catch me. That's probably exactly what happened too. Okay, we got one piece of the puzzle. Oh, fuck. I'm a bush. How did he see me? I'm in the bush! Oh. He's a bush specialist. He understands what a bush looks like very intimately. And I did not fit the bill.
He must have called the police from this phone booth.
Does 911 not work in this universe? 1-800 RENT COP.
Zodiac's disguise is stuffed in there. I should find out how he burned it without anyone noticing.
Oh. He's very sneaky. That's locked. Right, okay. Making his way downtown, walking fast. Run, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the date. I know this is supposed to take place in the 70s, but we're kind of jumping around. We might be in the 60s at this point. I feel like they wouldn't have been that thorough.
This will tell me where the police station closest to the crime scene is. I'm looking for... Here it is. The number Zodiac called was 231-7812.
How do I get out of here? Yeah, they were kind enough to put it on a note. 231-7812.
The line works. That confirms it.
Okay, so we got two things. We gotta figure out the clothes thing. And the car wash. I might just have to go back up to the front. The car wash. The clothes, I imagine there's... gotta be like a gas can around here or something. He's stuck again. He's absolutely, positively stuck again. Or he's occupied. I don't know. That's a good... I bet they had to kind of keep the number... like pinned up somewhere, you know? This might be good for me in terms of getting out of here quicker. Yeah, the operator. I didn't even think about that. Before 1968, there was no crime.
Power's on. I still need some sort of coin or token to start up the car wash program.
Fucking wood. Okay, I still want to try to be quiet because I don't know if he's gonna fucking burst out like Miley Cyrus with the ball. This guy knows what I'm talking about.
A canister of highly flammable kerosene.
Uh-oh. Well, he's on the move now. That actually...
Okay, let's set it on fire.
That got him unstuck. So now I need the lighter. Trash can filled with kerosene. She did. She did. Instead of the Kool-Aid Man, I now just think of Miley Cyrus. For, like, everything.
That's the token I need to start the car wash program.
If you think about it too, her voice kind of sounds a little like she's got that hoarse, cool mom voice now, you know? We're setting a trash bin on fire because reasons.
It works. The car will be outside in a minute, and I can check it on the other side.
What are we checking for? Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip.
This is the car the witness drove, and once it was out of the car wash, the owner must have seen the path that the Zodiac took to the back of the station.
Okay, so I need a lighter or something now. Uh-oh. He's gonna get me! Oh, shit. I thought for a second he was gonna fuck off. I was wrong. He didn't fuck off. I didn't know he didn't. Okay. He's wearing the glasses over the mask, which I actually think is like a thing that the real Zodiac did. He's a dentist, man. Fucking dentist. Okay, where the hell matches? There's cigarettes. There's gotta be matches nearby. Matches are a lighter. So Demon Ishi just woke up to like uh-oh. I fucked up. What's the most annoying sound in the world? Listen, I can't help it. I need to find this thing. Bro. He just wanted to stop me from making that sound. Just... shh. Can I please? It's gotta be in the main place. Hey, Ace. You know, I'm doing well. Things are alright. Cannot for the life of me find the one thing I need in a gas station. Just like the one thing you can always find in every gas station. Except this one. I could buy a toaster and a teapot, but I can't buy a fucking box of matches. He's on a mission. Not that map. I heard that's long. Not long enough. That is not long enough, but you know what? It'll do. You have no idea what... There's a whole documentary series. 2 of them about it. I don't even want to get into that. He's very bad. Very bad. Very bad man. Very, very bad man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know where to find this thing. It's gotta be in, like, one of these cars. Maybe maybe in the office over there. Okay, we'll check over there. I didn't really spend a lot of time in here, so I actually don't see it. Shit. I don't know. It's gotta be one of the cars. Right, the sentiment is that he's just gonna be too old to do anything. I just deeply sigh when I hear a sentence like that I feel like is... Those kinds of acts to me are equitable, like they are on the same level as just like murder to me. Because you are rewriting a person entirely. And in the eyes of justice, that's usually only worth a few years, you know. It's deeply upsetting. Matches? Anything. Oh, man. Yeah, I agree, Jer. It would be hard to... I think that's why I'm having a hard time with the game. Like, it sounds cool on paper, and then you get into it, and it's like, well, they had to treat this with a certain temperament because of the source material, but at the same time, it's like... I don't know. They almost could have just maybe, like, not done something about a person who really existed, you know? And done something kind of cool with it. I lost him. The Almanac! This is the Almanac speaking. They should have done that. Honestly, they should have just done that. Is Kirlau still here? I will 100% take the hint, the nudge, because there is something I'm missing here. There's one piece of this fucking puzzle. Public phone, closed. The Zodiac burned his disguise somewhere. And okay, we have that, but I need something to set that on fire with. I have the kerosene. I just don't have an implement of fire. They might have, but I don't think I can just get into any of these. You know, I always hear people say that people who do XYZ things don't have, like, a good time in prison. But then sometimes I'm like, how do you know that? Or is that just a thing people say?
A lighter.
I got it. I did it. Uh-oh. Yeah, and I'm not discounting the thing. I just always hear that, and I'm always kind of wondering, like, is that just, like, something that people say to, like, try to bring cold comfort? Because, I don't know.
Wow, look at it burn.
Wow, it's like you're burning a Horcrux. Okay. Let's get over here and fix this. Fix this up. Police patrol looks for an attacker in the surrounding area. Witness notices Zodiac near the car wash. Zodiac gets rid of his clothes. Zodiac makes a direct call to the nearest police station. Put that there. Oh, that's it.
You wanted to forget about Goose. Burn those memories like I burned my clothes when I killed Cecilia. I can tell you, you cannot. I know you tried to do the same thing, With Monica's clothes, it won't be easy to forget her too. The cipher is somewhere here.
You shouldn't have done that. He was just a boy. Yeah, I don't really know here or there. I just, like, I hear that often, and especially the women thing, I think, just because of my own kind of... Oh God. Anyway, I've always kind of been like, but how do you know that? Do you have like a video camera that I don't know about? Like, but yeah, it would be interesting to see if there's actually a study about it. That would be weird, wild. Why does he sound like he's from Alabama? Because I think a French developer made this, and that's probably their interpretation. Every serial killer is Billy Bob Thornton in Sling Blade. His voice is how you imagine every Wow. Thanks. Right. Yeah, Captain Josh. I noticed that just from... I used to watch the show 60 Days In pretty often. At first, because it was just interesting. The first, like, couple of seasons were kind of interesting, and then it became really shitty and stupid, and... I don't know. But, I always found that kind of interesting when they would figure out, you know, who was the mole or whatever. Yeah. Never burn your memories chapter. How many fucking chapters are in this damn game?
Fucking rituals. Mannequins like they could help me. Dreams of victims. The doctor is trying to explain to me something. But what exactly? I know I'm already full of doubt.
There was a copycat Zodiac killer in New York named Eddie Sada.
Is this what Cecilia wanted? Her date of death was written on the car door. Should I do what the Zodiac did?
Let's give her the picnic basket. Let's put it over her head.
Is this what Cecilia wanted? Sleep well, Cecilia. Your picnic with Brian. It should have ended so nicely. I hope that it's nice out there, wherever you are.
The one that really fucked me off for that show, Jer, was it was the season where the woman gets involved with one of the inmates, and while that was interesting and spicy, it was also clear that that's when the people who went on it started to just treat it like a reality show versus what it was, you know? And what you said is correct. Yeah, they were just kind of wanking off. Goose. I wonder if this is near the end. This has to be close to the end. Or we discover we are the Zodiac. Attempt to decipher the Zodiac's message, collect materials to fill missing parts of the... Our house is getting fucking filthy. Prepare another mannequin? I don't know if I got it in me, man. We'll get it started at least. We'll get it started. Oh, 60 days in. Trav got me kind of put on it a couple of years ago because it was an interesting watch. It was like the same reason I watched Drugs Inc. for a while, because it's the slice of life that I will hopefully never have to live, but it was interesting to kind of see, you know? But I didn't like the idea of turning it into this reality show, which is what it became, and that fucking sucks, because there's a bunch of people in there doing time. Leave them alone. Oh, the message. Hang on.
I think that Zodiac is my true subconscious.
I am the nightmare that you never stop dreaming about. I invite you there to your destiny. There's going to be a whole separate section of this. Yeah, we're not going to get done with this tonight. I thought I would finish this tonight. Wow. Some cult-like documentaries. There's some interesting ones. Those are always really difficult. But again, fascinating. Like, psychologically, I get sucked into anything that, like, is like a cross-section of psychology. Because I think it's fascinating. Which is probably why I'm so drawn to true crime. Because it's this cross-section of human psychology that is insane. Oh.
I see Zodiac even when I'm at home.
Because you are him.
I've collected all these things in one room. They're a spectrum of my childhood.
Oh,
I'm scared of all these things, but they might help me to solve my case. I don't know what I feel. Anger, pain, longing.
The Nexium one was crazy. There were actually two. The Vow was really good, and then there was one by India that was on Stars that I also recommend if The Vow is interesting to you, because it fills in the gaps on her story.
Legend.
Dad, what about the fish? Mom will cook something nice.
Oh yeah, the Wild Wild Country one.
My father's fishing rod.
That one was crazy too. We're part of the I know, women around our age have a thing for true crime. Trav calls it my informative murder porn.
The box. A deep hidden mystery. I found a light in it.
I thought that I was weird, and in part I watched so much of that. I feel like, and I said this not too long ago, I feel like you either have to A, be kind of a morbid little fuck yourself, or B, have been touched by some kind of trauma to be drawn to that, or, you know, a little bit of both. So I thought that it was unique to me, but I think, yeah, around our age, everybody, all women seem to be drawn to it. Well, really, anybody seems to be drawn to it. Okay, so wait. Whoa. I completely forgot. We got all this shit going on.
I feel hope for the very first time in a very long time. And believe me, I've crawled through hell. Nonetheless, I know this torment needs to have a reason, and that I really am getting better. Landau's really a smart guy, and I regret not trusting him from the beginning. It's just that those dreams and those mannequins, they seem kind of weird and sick to me. But now they've started to become very important to me. I just need to know for sure that I am doing everything right, earnestly, step by step. I'm terrified of making a mistake. That if I do something wrong during the ritual, the darkness will envelop me forever.
Well, you're doing a ritual, and it's very weird. Why not poo crime? That reminds me of that episode of It's Always Sunny, who pooped the bed.
Why am I still alive? Or rather, why did Brian survive and the others were slaughtered? Maybe he was just lucky. I don't think so. Zodiac spared him for some special reason. Everything he does has a purpose and a meaning, it seems. It's very clever in its own twisted way. But Brian should talk to me about it. It's his fucking responsibility. He has to explain himself and why he's still alive. He needs to find an explanation why he escaped death. And only then will I understand my own faith. He owes me that, doesn't he? Our lives, mine and Brian's, need to serve something. They need to serve something bigger than ourselves.
Oh, the dares that we did yesterday via Dare Drop, those were approved, so I've got a couple of game keys to give away. I'm not going to do that now. We'll do that Saturday. I'll just make a note of it. So anybody who wants a chance can come in on Saturday. Hey, Alyssa Zesty, how's it going? Some of this keeps like resetting itself. And I can't tell what exactly is new and what is not new. Lamp, pickaxe, pie. Okay. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here soon, just because I'm a little tired. But I wouldn't mind trying to finish this.
Mom, I'm back.
Maybe Friday before Dragon's Dogma or something.
I baked a pie today, using a recipe my mom gave me once, long time ago.
Or I just leave it for next week, next Wednesday, and then we'll dive into something. Okay, so we got the pie. Pickaxe. Pickaxe and a lamp? To the basement. To the basement!
No! I've had enough!
What? Why do we just have a fucking pickaxe casually chilling in the garage?
Dad? Dad? You're inside the mine? Dad? Why did you go there?
The mine.
The mine.
That strange sighing that I'd heard for many weeks. I was really scared. I've heard about banshees, those spirits who cry out in the night in the house of a person that's going to die soon. Something howled at night under my window, and I used to hide under the blanket. If I don't hear evil, I don't see it. It can't touch me. At least that's what I tell myself. And after some time, I realized it wasn't a ghost. And it wasn't the wind blowing through the rocks, but a real piece of misery, human misery. But I braced myself, and I went down there into the place that my father had forbade me to enter.
That's my only concern,
And I
Corvalborg.
found, and don't ask me to describe it.
I'm just not sure how much time I have left. Okay, so... Yeah, it's... I would almost rather just, like, have there be 10 minutes left then stay up for potential 4 more hours. Like, I can't do that. It's too much, man. Excuse me. Lamp. This lamp? This lamp is your lamp. This lamp is my lamp. No, that is your lamp. No, wait, that's my lamp. It's gonna take me 45 minutes to find the lamp. Why do I have fake kill rooms
I still hate those dark tunnels.
set up for
And back
everything?
then I had to go through one of these.
What the fuck is... What is this? Oh, there we go. This is, yeah, this is fine. This is just research.
Good evening, Doctor.
Hang on.
It's nice to see you again, Robert. What brings you here today?
Well... Hey, I freaked your mom. Thanks for the 7 months. Welcome back. I actually do think we're on the last part of this. What brings you here today?
Cecilia. She told me that I am just like the Zodiac. Despite all, I managed to gather information about my childhood.
I want to tell you something as well. I keep thinking about you and your father. My request that you gather the information was not without reason. I analyzed notes from the course of our sessions and deduced that the secret to your therapy lies within your childhood. Zodiac is both a myth and a truth that are inside of you, just like your memories of your father. We should now find out how deeply they are buried.
All right, fine.
Fine, Doctor. I want to go on with the therapy. An investigative journalist has to work through their fear.
Robert, whatever happens, you tried helping the spirits of those killed by the Zodiac. Now it's time for you to free yourself.
We'll see whether it'll help or if this is the path straight to hell.
I need you to be extra strong today.
Evil? What is evil? I will try.
I don't know if I can.
Choose a picture and close your eyes. Good luck. Count down from 10.
Let's choose
9.
this one. What's it gonna do exactly? Georgia mine chronology. Oh, this is my shitty house that I grew up in. We got me a lunchbox. Got my lunchbox, and I'm armed real well.
Dad's lunchbox was sitting perfectly in the bike basket.
I want to grow up. I want to be a big rock and roll star.
I was really happy about the new wheel my mom bought for me.
Chain lubricant.
The chain was greasy as it could be, but the bike was ready to go.
Hell yeah. You started a new run of Dragon's Dogma as Kevin Sorbo. Oh, God. Did you make a follower that was Eolus? I'm very excited to get back to that show. Or that show. That game is what I meant to say. Like, damn. Oh, oh, oh. A tiny girl plus a giant hammer. Yeah, next time
I saw Dad's rowboat on the riverbank. He used to spend more time fishing than at home.
Next time we get into the game, I have to, we threw Cuthbert off a cliff. I'm gonna have to replace him.
It sometimes felt weird living so close to this bustling mine. The boat was full of stuff. I never got why fishing required so much gear. Dad's fishing rod was left in the boat, almost as if he'd just been here. I never got why fishing required so much gear. There was a box full of different baits and hooks and all kinds of things.
Big key. Lamp oil. Well, the fact that Zodiac isn't here, in the strictest sense, tells me we're for sure the Zodiac.
I filled the lamp and lit it, and then I headed into the dark mine.
This is where a demon possesses us from the mine.
And so I went into the mine to deliver my father's lunch.
A Wendigo. Got my pencils in my pocket, trying to put me down. Wanna go out. Gotta get down to the playground. Gonna throw down at the playground.
Goose's wooden horse. She loved that toy.
I'm gonna...
There was rubble blocking the way, so I needed to find a different route.
No shit. Yeah, no, this somehow there's some weird origin story they're gonna try to loop in here. Like, this is the Zodiac.
The mine car was blocking the way, and I needed to find a way to move it. Sounds like the mine car moving. When the mine car moved out of the way, I was free to go inside the main chamber. That's where my dad worked.
And that's when I saw it. My dad masturbating. And that's why I'm the Zodiac.
Yeah, I remember. He was drunk most of his waking hours.
Okay. There we go.
This is the whole truth about your life. You're a little boy who's seen too much. Your father. Yes, your father. A murderer like me. Just like me. And who are you, Robert? The cipher is the answer. Go and find it.
Oh, he killed Goose.
How do you feel after learning the truth, Robert?
I'm glad I learned the truth about my father, but my fear of the Zodiac is still immense. I think about these 6 months of meetings. The dark bridge of San Francisco. And I have nothing left. This is absolutely the worst return from therapy. Maybe I should finish it here, right on the Golden Gate. I can't even help you, Goose. I don't have what it takes to finish the ritual. And it doesn't even work. You died because of me. You died because of my lack of courage. And something died in me too that day.
It's not the end, chapter 8. The game would do this to me. Say goodbye to Goose. Goodbye, gooses.
I couldn't help you then, Goose. And I can't help you now. I'm done. At least, keep your favorite toy with you.
Attempt to decipher the Zodiac's message. The message is gonna say, clean your house.
It's true, you are my destiny. This is the end.
I am the nightmare that you never stop dreaming about. I invite you there to your destiny. Truth. Drink whiskey.
One last time. Give it the old school try. Sip for courage. As at all events in the fraternity. Just like when I went on that first date with Monica.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Trigger warning. Just Monica. Is it gonna be up here? Is it something up here? How is this gonna look with 3 mannequins in the house and this crazy, like, shrine to the Zodiac? Just seems like a lot, man. Really? What fucking chair? The one chair that was downstairs, but is not there anymore. Fishing with Dad. How many people know the old college try saying anymore? Oh, I say it pretty often, but I'm also middle-aged.
Chair under the rope. Balance my feet.
Well, that's fucking bleak. Also, am I 2 feet tall? I don't...
I can't even do this thing. So it's not the end of therapy. Not the end of my history. Zodiac didn't kill me, but...
Wait.
I still can't free myself from him.
Did you just, like, do it? What? Huh? What? Yeah, that ended just like it played. You're not wrong. That was just kind of altogether like dissatisfying, you know. I didn't hate aspects of it, but the larger sum was just not amazing. Like, I'm actually gonna guess they're Polish. I think they're from Poland. I don't think there's multiple endings. I think that's just it. I don't think that it's a choices matter. Also, I'm reasonably sure that is the logo for Investigation Discovery. It is. This was co-produced by Investigation Discovery. I watch enough informative murder porn to know that logo. Shit. Oh, did they just loop? Huh? Okay. Well, that was the Zodiac. We finished it. And I'm gonna get out of here for tonight. So, you know, thanks for hanging out.